So, Apple just dropped something pretty massive for creators, and we need to talk about it. What if you could get all their pro-level creative apps, I'm talking Final Cut, Logic Pro, the works, in one simple package? Well, that's exactly what just happened. We're going to break down what this new Creator Studio is all about.
I mean, just think about this for a second. What if getting access to the entire suite of Apple's professional creative tools wasn't about shelling out hundreds of dollars for each app? What if it was just one single, affordable subscription? Imagine what that could do for your workflow, for your projects.
Well, you don't have to imagine anymore, because that's exactly what the Apple Creator Studio is. It's this new all-in-one subscription that bundles their most powerful apps together. And as we're about to see, they've packed them with some seriously smart new AI features that are frankly game-changing.
All right, so here's how we're going to tackle this. First, we'll cover what this new suite actually is. Then we'll dive into what it means for video creators, for musicians, and for designers. We'll even check out how it boosts your everyday work. And finally, we'll get to the big one, how to get it and what it costs. Sound good? Let's jump in.
Okay, so let's start at the top. What is Apple Creator Studio? Well, think of it as Apple's big play in the world of creative subscriptions. Instead of having to buy each Pro app individually, you get the whole shebang, all the tools in one monthly or yearly plan. And the best part? It's always up to date. And you can really get a sense of what they're going for from this quote by Eddie Q. He said there's never been a more flexible and accessible way to get these tools. So it's all about breaking down barriers and putting real professional power into more people's hands.
All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty, starting with anyone who works with video. Final Cut Pro is about to get a whole lot smarter. You know the drill, right? You've got hours of footage and you're just endlessly scrubbing through a timeline trying to find that one perfect line, that one perfect shot. It is such a creativity killer. Well, check this out. This is where the new AI features are going to save you so much time. With transcript search, you just type the words you're looking for and bam, there's your clip. Or how about visual search? Just type in dog running or red car and it finds the shots for you. It can even detect the beat of your music to help you make your cuts perfectly rhythmic. And if you're on an iPad, the new Montage Maker can literally analyze your footage and whip up a dynamic edit for you. This isn't just cool tech, it's about getting you back to the fun part of creating.
And it's not just Final Cut Pro. The suite also throws in Motion, which is amazing for creating professional 2D and 3D graphics and titles, and Compressor, which handles all the complicated exporting stuff. So yeah, it's your entire video workflow, all in one package.
Okay, so what about the musicians and producers out there? Well, you're not being left out. Logic Pro is getting a serious AI upgrade that's going to speed things up in a big way.
The whole vibe here seems to be making complicated things feel easy. There's a new synth player that's basically an AI musician who can create amazing synth parts for your track. Then there's Chord ID, which is just wild. It can listen to any piece of audio, like a sample you found, and spit out the chord progression for you. Of course, you get a huge new sound library too. And for all you iPad producers, the legendary quick swipe comping from the Mac is finally on iPad. That makes piecing together the perfect vocal take so much easier.
And hey, for those of you who play live, the subscription also includes MainStage, so you can take all those awesome sounds you created in Logic and build a super reliable live rig right on your Mac. Okay, now this next one is a really big deal. I mean, a huge deal for designers, artists, photographers, basically anyone who's ever wanted pro-level image editing on their iPad. Yep, you heard that right. Pixelmator Pro, the full-fat, desktop-class professional photo and image editor, is now for the first time ever on the iPad, and it's been completely redesigned for it. And listen, this is not some watered-down version. We're talking a complete touch-first interface, full support for all the cool Apple Pencil tricks and all the powerful tools you'd expect. Layers, smart selections, masks, AI features like super resolution to make your images bigger. It's all here. This is exactly what the suite is about, giving you real pro power no matter where you are. So you might be thinking, okay, this is great for hardcore pros, but here's the kicker. This subscription isn't just for them. Apple is also using it to level up the productivity apps that pretty much all of us use every day. So if you're a subscriber, you also get access to a new content hub in Keynote, Pages, and Numbers, filled with high-quality photos and graphics. But honestly, the real headline is generative AI. You can literally just type a description of an image you want, and it'll create it for you right there in your document.
Or, get this, you can give Keynote an outline and it'll generate a whole presentation draft for you. Even Numbers is getting smarter, helping you generate formulas. This stuff is going to be a massive time saver for everyone. Okay, so we've seen all the cool new toys. Now for the question you're all probably asking. How does this all work? And, more importantly, what's it going to cost me?
So Apple's giving you a choice here. You can still buy the apps outright for your Mac the old-fashioned way. But let's be real, the Creator Studio subscription is clearly the main event. It's the only way you can get the apps on both your Mac and your iPad. And crucially, it's the only way to get all these new AI features, the premium content, and all the future updates without paying again.
So, the price. For the entire Apple Creator Studio suite, the standard price is just $12.99 a month.
Or if you pay for a full year up front, it's $129, which, makes it even cheaper per month. And when you stop and think that buying just Final Cut Pro used to cost $300, this pricing is honestly kinda nuts.
But wait, because this next part is the most shocking thing of all. If you're a student or an educator, the price for this entire professional suite of apps is, get ready for it, $2.99 a month. $2.99. That is an absolutely incredible move to get these tools into the hands of the next wave of creators.
And you don't have to wait long, it's all going live on January 28th. And the best part? There's a 1-month free trial for everyone, so you can take the whole thing for a spin completely risk-free.
When you put it all together, what Apple is doing here is tearing down the barrier to entry for professional creative work. It really just leaves you with one big, exciting question. With this kind of power in literally everyone's hands, what are we all going to create now?